Welcome to Pro Bull Talk, where it's all talk and no bull. Get ready to slide and ride.
All right, let's go, boys. Hustle. Come on now. Let's go. Woo! Lay down now, go to him.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pro Bull Talk. Brought to you by our great sponsors, BTO, Bull Teams Only, Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls, Next Level Construction, Hanging G Fly Systems, and of course we're always right here in the studio at DesignTunnel. Beautiful place, great people, they know their stuff, and without them and the great sponsors, we couldn't have great episodes like we have today. Me and Briar had tried to get this next guest on about last month, I think. It was a couple weeks, month ago. And as typical bull rider fashion, breaks down on the way, calls in, going to be late, blah, blah, blah. So we got him rescheduled. We said, you're not getting off the hook this easy. We're going to get you in on the next time we're in the studio. And he's here. I grew up with him. My boys, Briar and Clancy and them, they grew up riding against him a little bit. He was kind of in between them two age groups there. But, man, what a superstar he's become. And we're proud to have him here. NFR bull rider, Mr. Jeter Lawrence.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So I've known you since you was little and stuff. And I'm sure your dad got you into riding a little bit, or?
Kind of, yeah, pretty well. I don't know. I was just raised around it. Ever since I can remember, I was riding sheep or something.
Riding something, armchair, your mama's couch or something?
Yes,
yep.
sir.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've got them whoopings too. Yep. Get off the couches. Get off arm. Don't ride that arm couch.
Right.
Yeah, but your daddy, he rode pretty good. Just didn't really get out and go a whole lot. Just kind of stayed home with his family, huh?
Yes, sir. He didn't. He had a family at a young age and didn't ever get to go do nothing.
Yeah, there was a lot of them guys that back in Kenny's time that could ride pretty dadgum good and just didn't get outside that 200 or 300 mile circle, you know, because they had families and they had jobs and stuff. But nonetheless, they rode really great, and they afforded their kids the opportunity, like your dad did you, going to all them events and stuff. And you did pretty well in the youth side, huh?
Yes, sir. I did all right. I didn't do as good as I would like to have done.
Who does?
But no one, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm doing good now. So
yeah. And did you go to the high school finals or do any of that? I know you went to the IMBA and WCMB, I think. You did pretty well in those, huh?
Yeah, no, I went to the IMBA thing. I never went to no high school or junior high stuff. I never did that, but I went to the IMBA and I did pretty good there in Vegas. And
did you ever go to the YBR?
Yeah, I went there about every year.
Why didn't you do high school? Just didn't want to?
My dad kind of kept me away from it.
I have no problem, Briar, with high school rodeos. It's just, a lot of times you go to when I was coming up, right, I had the opportunity to go to some high school rodeos, but they just didn't pay as much, and I was getting on the same bulls as I would at an open rodeo. And the open rodeos or the standalone bull riding was paying more. And I was getting on the same bulls, so I was like, well, why take the risk for what's a high school rodeo probably pay? It paid maybe $180 to $200 to win the thing. Yeah. Back then, I don't know what they pay now. Probably not a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, and you pay a $250 entry fee.
And a membership fee and all that when I could go to open bull riding or an open rodeo or even a UPRA or CRRA or whatever and get on the same bulls but yet have a chance to win thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're going to risk it, you might as well risk it for the pot of gold, you know.
Yes, sir.
That was my kind of thinking, and that's why when the boys, Clancy and Briar and even Blaine, when he was riding, wasn't no sense in it. It ain't cheap going up and down the road. As you learned traveling up and down the road, going to rodeos, it ain't cheap.
Yes, sir. It's not very cheap at all.
Now, if you ain't winning, you ain't traveling very far.
That's right.
Yep. So, but so you went through the youth ranks a little bit, and then once you got up on the bigger bulls, why did you go PRCA instead of PBR? I guess.
I don't know. I always wanted the PBR since I was a little kid, and My dad always wanted me to pro rodeo, but I started out going to some of those challenger deals because they just switched them when I turned 18, and I went to maybe 2 or 3 of them and didn't do no good at any of them, so I just quit going and started going back to the bull teams I was going to, and just bought my card and started rodeo. And the first rodeo I went to, I won and went.
What rodeo was that?
The first pro rodeo in Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, you in Fort Worth?
Yes, sir. No, the little like Cowtown.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
okay. Yeah, the little pro rodeo they have at Cowtown.
Yes,
at the
sir.
Coliseum.
That filled my permit, and I bought my card after that.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, because like we was talking about earlier, a lot of people, they stay on their permit for a long time and don't buy their card for a while.
Yeah, see, I wanted to go up there and do it at a young age, and I wanted to try to win Rookie of the Year while I was young, and instead of just hold on to my permit. And so that was my goal. As soon as I won money, just go for it.
Yeah, that was kind of mine. I wasn't too worried about the rookie because I was born in April, and I filled my card pretty quick, or my permit pretty quick, and I just went ahead and bought my card and went to going. But yeah, I didn't. You see a lot of guys that do that ride on their permit for a while, and I guess that's get their qualifications up or something so they can get in the next.
Yeah,
get better rodeos the next year, I guess.
Some do that, but if you just win the money,
that's it.
If you just keep riding your bulls, you don't have to get the qualifications. You'll get them.
Yeah,
I feel like if you get your card though, you can get into more rodeos though, right?
Yeah. Or I don't. Depends. It's kind of toss up because permit can help you get into more too. It depends how you're doing. It all depends how much money you got won, because that's how they go off of entries in the rodeos. It's like off the standings and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you ride good enough and you make the whistle more than you fall off, they're going to let you go.
Yes, sir.
But so I guess a roundabout way of saying it, without going around about it, just go straight through it. If you stay on your permit and ride long enough, you don't have much confidence in your riding. So fill your permit, buy your card, and hit the road, cowboy.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
What was the first big pro rodeo you got into?
Fort Worth. I walked up to the Extreme Bulls, I think, there, and got a bull there. And I should have rode the bull all day, and he's just right there around the left and bucked me. Then he backed up and come back to the right and bucked me off, clicked my heels, and give me a good shaving scar. So I just had to get some stitches after.
Yes. Stitches happen. That's all right.
But then the second one was San Antonio, and I did pretty good there.
Yeah.
Did you get into Houston that year?
No, sir.
No, Houston. You got it goes on the year before standings or something, or
yeah. See, all the winter rodeos are like, there's like a percentage of the top 15 from last year or top 25 automatically get in, and then there's like a percentage of the standings from this year get into some. It's just kind of different. It varies from time to time. Yeah.
As who people ride better and people not ride so good, they kind of flush them around.
Yes, sir.
Fumble them around there a little bit.
Yeah, and that's like what helps you. That's what helps you get the days you want is how good you are in the standings pretty well.
Yeah. So, where else do you go that year? Because you bought your permit when you turned 18. You went to Cowtown, your first one.
Yeah, and
you filled your permit. You bought your card immediately.
Yes, sir.
And then you just went after it.
Well, yeah, I had some trouble because I went to Las Vegas for a little pro rodeo they have there at the Travel Plaza, wherever they have the INBA finals. And
the
Plaza.
Yeah,
and I bucked off a bull, and I should have rode him. And then I come back home for a couple of weeks or so, and we went to Cave Creek, and I got on one bull, and my first bull just jumped and kicked, and I rode him. Second bull jumped and kicked, I rode him. then I just kept getting. I got 3 or 4 re-rides, and finally they put me on a bull they already bucked once, and he turned back right there, and finally they got a good one, and I took him about 6 seconds. He jumped out of it and went the other way, and threw me off. So yeah.
They had to dig deeper in the pen to get you bucked off.
Yeah, I guess so.
What was your fourth like that year?
It was pretty good. I think I'm trying to remember the order. I feel like I'm getting the orders mixed up.
No, you're fine.
No, I think I won Mountain Home, Idaho, which is a little rodeo, and I feel like that's what helped me start riding good. And I won Cody, and what's the other one? I can't think. I don't know. I went to about all of the big ones you can go to, and did fairly well. Except,
I mean, obviously,
I didn't go to Cheyenne though at all.
Yeah,
Really?
I didn't remember
Why not?
seeing you at
You
Cheyenne.
didn't get entered, or didn't enter it, or hurt?
No, Jesse, the guy who enters me, he says that he thought it would have been better just to sneak off and go rodeo away from there, and
I got you.
I did pretty good that way. I feel like
That's not a bad idea.
yes, sir.
Kind of, all the top dogs are going to that one. Although there's a lot of money there, but then you can slip off over here and take candy from the baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who did you try? Did you have anybody traveling with you, or?
See, it started out with me and Braden Kilcrease, which is my
Yeah.
friend from a long time ago. And
Yeah.
then he got hurt, so I went with me and Scott Wells, and Cooper Jacobs was going with us at the beginning, but he ended up staying at home once we got to going, and so it was just me and Scott, and we rodeoed all summer. And then Scott, he had a little bitty van, and we was just rodeoing out of that thing, and we got to Manhattan, Kansas, and
Yeah.
I was like, I got sick, I was throwing up. I was like, geez, I'm sick, dude. I got to go home. And I just called my stepmom, and had her come get me. And she come all the way to Manhattan, picked me up, took me home. And then I went and bought an RV, and we started rodeoing out of that.
I got you. How fun was it rodeoing? Going up and down the road with your buddies and traveling just.
Oh, it was pretty fun. It's pretty cool to see all the places you get to see, and all the cool rodeos and things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah.
It's a good time. There ain't nothing better, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like you chose right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like, see, I want to go. I'm going to eventually go to PBR, but I like rodeoing for now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to get your feet wet, get solid, and I'm not going to say PRCA and PBR are on two different levels, because I'm telling you, back in the day, it used to be a little bit, the PBR had the better stock and probably a little higher level of riders, maybe. No offense to none of the PRCA guys or anything, but like back in the day when Tuff and Jim and Clint and Cody Lambert and all them and Ty and everybody moved from PRCA to the PBR when it started, it didn't leave. Let's be honest. It was the leftovers that was left over there when they all left and went to the PBR, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's not that way now. There's just as good as bull riders on the PRCA as there is PBR, I think, today.
I feel like there's more well-rounded bull riders in pro rodeo.
Yeah, and I think that's a good way to go to get ready for them man killers that they have at the PBR. Them you're getting on. Whereas, because I've been watching a lot of rodeos on the Cowboy Channel, and man, they got some good sucking bulls. I mean, there's some good suckers.
Yeah.
Just kick and spin, and I mean,
Like,
I've probably seen.
One time I rode a bull, and where was this at? It was in Montana. One day I went, Montana. I went to 2 rodeos, and this bull, I got on him. He's just 1-2, just a sweetheart, just around the right, and stopped about 6 seconds and just stood there. Only got her out of bull. I won 12,000. So it was.
Heck yeah. Yeah. But didn't need to add no more quarters to him. Yeah. And them bulls are good. I mean, good suckers. back in the day, I keep always saying back in the day.
Well, you are kind of old.
I am old. But the bull level wasn't where it is today back then.
It was, but there's very few of them.
Yeah.
There's like very few of them.
Yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of the Cowboy Channel and stuff to keep up with some of this stuff, and about out of every 50 bulls that I watched, there's probably only 3 in there that I wouldn't be like, I don't know if I'd want to get on him. He ain't that good, or he kind of run off. I don't know if you win any money, and it might have been just that bull had a bad day. But I mean, the rest of them, the other 47 of them suckers, I'm telling you what, you could sure enough win first, or sure enough place deep on every one of them.
Yeah, I feel like the bull power is getting better at the pro rodeos, and getting way better. And honestly, I feel like it's getting better over there. And after watching the PBR from this past weekend, Oklahoma City, I feel like those bulls ain't that good over there.
Yeah, and it's
like,
never an even pen over there. It's kind of a little. And I'm not saying it's uneven, because they try to make it as even as possible. But when you throw 9, 10 bulls together, it's hard to get 5 and 5, leveled out. Some of them's gonna have a better day than some of the others, and it's still gonna look a little lopsided. But that PRCA, them contractors, they. Like we was talking earlier, because I'd asked you kind of how you was entering and how many rodeos you entered to get to the NFR and everything. You said you went to all of them you could. And I said, well, did you ever, like a lot of guys would double enter, just enter a bunch of rodeos and then go wait till the draw come out and go to where the best bulls were, the best chance for them to win money on. And you said you didn't do that. You just went. And we're talking about what last year. I mean, you rocked it out and you went to every one of them, and I can see that. I can see why the draw doesn't matter now. You're not going to double enter, because basically everywhere you go, they're all good bulls.
Yes, sir.
It's not a drawing contest no more. It's actual riding contest.
As long as you put your mind to it, you can ride whatever they run in there. It don't matter what they draw.
What I was getting at is there's better bulls now.
Yeah.
Because like back when Tough and them were going and stuff, I know that they would double enter a lot. They would enter, 10 rodeos for the weekend, and it's just an example, probably not statistically correct, but they'd enter 10 with intentions of going to 5 of them, and they would pick the best 5 bulls, and that's where they would go, and just pay the turnout fines or whatever at the other 5. So you don't have to do that now, I don't think. From what I've seen and what you're telling me, the stock is way better. You just enter up and go.
That's exactly right. As long as you enter right and get some on the interview, and just get entered right is the main thing, and keep going.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of going pro rodeo first for a young guy, and get your feet wet, get like you did. You went and you traveled and made the NFR. That was a dream probably come true, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
I mean, everybody wants to go to the Thomas and Mack and ride out of them yellow bucking chutes. But I think now it's if you can ride good, buy your permit, fill it, buy your card, and hit the road, man.
Yes,
have
sir.
confidence in yourself and go win some money.
That's the main thing, and everyone likes is confidence, I feel like.
Yep. Yeah. I never seen you really get the lookout virus like a lot of guys get.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that.
You don't know what I mean
That's
by
good.
that? That's good. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. Because a lot of guys are getting a bind and then, I'm going to save myself tomorrow and I'll step off.
Oh, yeah.
Just check out and look out and I'll fight. I'll live to fight another day type deal. You
Yes.
ain't got that mentality.
Yeah, see, I used to, whenever I was a kid, I had, there was a spell I went through. I would be at a rodeos, bull riding, and I'd be riding them about 6-7 seconds and then just kind of look out whenever I got in a bind. But it's because I was just riding them in practice pit, I wouldn't ride them till they told me to get off. I'd just pull my tail and get off of them. So it took me a while. I just started riding them in the practice pin till they started bellowing and got off.
There you go.
Yes,
ride them till they bellow or the
Yes.
flank man gets pissed.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So when you was in Vegas and the draw came out, you had Big Bank. What was going through your mind?
I thought it was going to be good. Well, actually, I don't know. my first thought was he's going to go right and he's going to be dirty, but it'll be good if I ride him. But everyone was trying to convince me he was going to go left and be good right there on the left, and I knew he was going to the right. I don't really like that bull that much anymore. I used to love him. No, even before I got on him, I didn't like him. I'm gonna be honest.
But when me and him saw the draw and you had Big Bank, we was like, if he goes left, that's a round win right there.
I was excited, but then again, I had it on the back of my mind. I knew he could go right, and he dang sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Always feels like when you got that in the back of your mind, they're going to do that thing.
Yeah. That's why you got to clear your mind and just
ride them for jump.
That's right.
Yep. So you rodeoed all year. We kind of got a little head. Briar jumps ahead, goes straight to the NFR. He got to back up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're making the NFR. When you hit the top 15, what part of the year do you remember hitting the top 15? Were you thinking, I might have a shot to make the NFR?
I'm not 100% for sure, honestly. At the beginning, I think I was up there, and then I kind of fell back, and I was 91 in Mercedes, Texas, and got knocked out, and cold, and then I won the bull riding, though, and then rode the next day and landed on my head again. Kind of slow to get up, and went to Montgomery, Alabama the next day, and same thing, just whacked me in the head. And so I just got knocked out, and so I had to go home and get all my stuff straightened
get
up.
all them chickens back in row and back on roost again.
So I kind of fell back, and I was just right around the 25 mark, 20, and just stayed right there in the mix of everything, and then I feel like just about the end of July, I think, or maybe the end of July.
Hit a big run and
yes, sir.
Jumped
but
up in there.
September's whenever it really kicked off, and I started winning most of my money, I feel like. Cause
where'd you go into the finals at?
6th.
Yep. 6th,
yes,
that's right.
Sir.
Wasn't you was winning it for a little while, wasn't you, or no?
No.
No?
No, sir. I was winning the rookie race going into the finals.
Okay.
But I just fell off everything.
Not everything at the finals. You did win a round.
You did win a round. How many rounds you win? One or
one.
Two? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I rode 2 bulls, and that was about it.
Yeah, well, you rode 2 pretty dang up good ones.
Yeah.
But going in, I mean, how jittery was you? How nervous?
I say the only thing I was really nervous about, the thing that gave me the most nerves, and I was kind of shaking. And
Don't tell me it was a grand entry.
We was on the horse that's about to go. We was going through the tunnel, going in there to the grand entry. Just because I knew it was about to happen, it was going down. So
Rides bulls for 11, but afraid to ride in the grand entry horseback in a saddle.
I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying that I knew the rodeo was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew what the stakes were, but I feel like that's what helped me. That just got it out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you kind of broke the ice too. There was a rookie hazing deal or something. Whoever did the worst in that second night, what'd you wear in the grand entry?
I had to wear a Grinch outfit.
The Grinch outfit. That's right.
And I think Wasey got to get his ears pierced, and it was 1 year. They pierced it with a safety pin. Rocker shoved it through there, and so he just got to take his ride out as soon as he walked out of there, and I had to go up there and try to do it in front of everybody.
Yeah, had to ride in grand entry in the Grinch suit.
But I didn't. That wasn't as scary as the first time we went in the grand entry.
How big a fine did you get for wearing the Grinch?
Nothing.
They didn't fine you?
No.
Because it was all over the internet. They was wondering how much Jeter got fined for wearing the Grinch.
But I had a collared shirt, and cowboy hat, and boots on.
I found that loophole, did you?
Yes, sir.
So you was pretty nervous, knowing it was the biggest rodeo of your career you'd ever got to.
Right, yes, sir.
What'd you do when the end of the season come up, the final standings come out, and you're 6th in the world going into the NFR? How'd that feel? Because I never made the NFR before. I always kind of wanted to. I didn't go enough, but man, what'd that feel like? I've always wondered what it felt like getting to go to the big show.
Oh, it was unreal. I don't know. I don't know. It's what I wanted all my life, and it was about the best feeling I've had in
I
my
bet
life.
your pops was pretty happy.
Oh yeah, I think he was more excited than I was.
I bet so. So, so how'd the draw work out there? Did you get your first two draws? Like, because isn't it like they draw for the first 2 days and then they draw for the third and fourth round?
I think they do. I'm pretty sure. I think they do it the morning. I think they do the one the night before, the first one the night before, and then all the rest the morning after, maybe. Okay. But I might be lying because I've been hitting the head time or two. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we won't hold you to nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought that they might have drawn the first 2 rounds.
I think.
And then.
See, I think they do, but
Then after round 1, because I think they draw, and I could be totally wrong, but I think they draw the first 2 rounds, and then after round 1, they'll go ahead the next one and draw the third round, and that way they stay a day ahead.
Right.
Throughout, I guess. I don't know. I'm not positive, but I thought they knew.
Yeah, maybe.
I've heard enough people talk, say, well, I knew I had this bull and this bull tomorrow night.
I think you're right what you're saying. I think that's the way they do it.
I think I could be. We could be totally wrong.
Right. We don't know. Don't remember.
So what was the first bull you got on out there? You remember?
Bill Flick Surprised. Just right there around the right, and I was riding him pretty good and just kind of tried to get excited and tried to spur him one time and lost my feet as soon as I did it.
You got excited. Yeah, no bright lights. And then you got on what round did you win? That was because it was the first one you rode.
I rode, but my first one I rode about 7 seconds. Yeah. The second one I won the round on Buck Nasty.
Yeah, Buck Nasty.
You was 91 on him, wasn't you? 90 or 91?
Oh, I was 87.5 on him. Yeah.
Really? I thought. Well, I'm a woof.
But now they mark everyone 90 on anything.
Wow.
That was kind of shocking because
I thought he was 90 too.
Because I was sitting here thinking that I was going back to the NFR last year, and I was thinking that's highest mark right of the finals.
I think that was Josh Frost on the surprise bull I got on in the first round. I think
it may have been. I don't know
because he was 91 on him, I believe.
I've been hitting head too.
I know it was the best grittiest bull ride of the finals.
That was
for
the
sure.
grittiest bull ride. I gotta admit.
Yeah. See, I didn't really know that bull at all whenever we was going into it, and I looked him up and seen that he was unridden, but I didn't know much. I knew he went right, and that's about it. I knew he was gonna buck because he was one HD. So.
Yeah.
Looked like he had you bucked off like 3 or 4 times too.
Oh yeah, I just kept gritting my teeth and going to him.
Pays off to grit your teeth.
Yes, sir.
Sure does.
I mean, 30,000.
That's enough. Yeah. That'll make you want to ride anything.
Did your dad drink the bottle of Pendleton when he got home?
No, it's sitting on my trophy case.
It's still sitting there. You wouldn't let him have it?
They asked on the stage, and I said no. So HD opened his, said, we can drink mine.
Yeah. You got the round buckle. And
yes, sir.
How did you wind up in the rookie race?
I think third.
Yeah.
Cooper James won that, didn't he?
Yeah, he went. I mean, he went there and rode everything he got on pretty well.
Yeah, he had a good finals.
Yeah.
Real good finals. Yeah.
Yep.
So you leave the NFR and you're hotter than a $2 pistol. You happy, everything's good, ready to fire off for the next year. And what happened? Did you take any time off after the NFR? Or?
Nah, I took probably about a week or 2 off, and then got on a practice bull at the house and rode him. Then I think I went to a bull team in Texas and I won the bull riding. And then after that, I went to Denver and fell off both bulls, pretty quick, and I was kind of embarrassed. And
Right.
so I was going. Then after that, I flew home to go to OKC. Because that was Friday, Thursday and Friday, and I went to OKC on Saturday. And probably should have just turned out there, but
So we've made it to Oklahoma City.
yeah, and it wasn't no good there.
Yeah. Well, did you make the whistle though?
No,
Because I know it was close.
I rode about probably I'd say 6 or 7 seconds, and kind of just kept getting farther and farther back, and the bull finally whacked me in the head, and knocked me out cold.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna show the video here, and then we'll after the video, because we're gonna let the viewers watch they probably hadn't seen the wreck or anything. The guys at the DesignTunnel here, they're gonna flash it up here and let everybody watch the wreck, and we'll be back in just a second to talk about it, because it's a big part of your story.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all enjoy the video. Wow. He got you reared back and just, wow,
Wally
just
walked
brought you.
Yes, sir. He did. I don't really remember anything from that. I don't remember getting on my plane.
I got a question.
You don't remember getting on the plane and get there?
No. When I woke up, I told him, I said, we got to get out. I told him, we got to leave this hospital. We got to get on the plane to go to Denver.
Yeah, I've been there. I have been there. That is not unusual at all. It's not a funny thing. It has happened. It does happen a lot. I've been knocked out and thought I was getting on the bull I got on yesterday.
Right.
That I still had. But anyway, and you had a helmet on. What did your helmet look like? Did it bust the helmet, break the helmet, shatter the helmet?
It goes like a little crack up here in the top, and kind of like, I feel like it's widened my face mask out because they're usually more narrow. And I feel like it kind of widened it out a bit.
I would imagine it flattened it.
Yeah. Thankfully it didn't.
Yeah. So he hit you in the head, knocked you out. They get you in the ambulance. You have some seizures and stuff in the ambulance, getting there. You're in the hospital for a week to 2 weeks, somewhere in there.
Yes, sir.
You don't really remember.
Yeah, I don't.
We probably need your dad in here to tell us a little bit about that. But what did it do to tell the folks what damage it did?
It broke my forehead, my nose, and fractured my eye sockets, and I had a slight brain bleed.
Both eye sockets?
Yes, sir.
Both of them?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That was a hit.
Yes, sir.
And so, and you've been out since then, and we're in July. July the 14th is when we're filming this, everybody knows. And this happened the end of January, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what's the prognosis from here on out?
So, doctors around here, they don't really want me to go back ever. So I'm gonna have to go back and see one in Connecticut, neurologist, and do a test and see if I can pass it and get cleared so I can get back to it.
Well, what are the doctors saying that are around here? Why are they saying they don't want you to ride again?
See, that's above my level.
Above your level?
Yeah.
They won't tell you?
No, they tell us, but heck,
are they afraid that
I take my stepmom and dad with me every time.
Yeah.
So I just let them take it in, and they tell me what I need to do. And
I wonder if it's maybe because you fractured your skull and your cheekbones. I mean, that kind of.
Well, I'll tell you also, it's because of the seizures, I think. Because, I had those seizures. I had a whole bunch. I don't know. I had a lot of them when I was in the hospital and on my way there. And then I was good from January all the way till probably April, April, May, and never had a seizure. And then finally, I forgot to take my medicine for a few days, and I had a seizure. And then a few days later, I had another one, and so I had to get things figured out. And that's kind of what put me on the hold, was me not really paying attention to take. It's my own fault.
You might want to take that medicine.
Yeah, I haven't missed it since.
And you ain't had another seizure since?
No. I will say I have missed it, because I've just been like, I want to see if I can do it, but I probably shouldn't. But I haven't taken it. Like, there's a couple times I forget. Like, I forget sometimes, and it don't really bother me or nothing.
No.
But
you feel like everything's kind of back, and you're not dizzy or nothing, or all you balance and all that and everything?
I feel like I feel about pretty normal. Only thing I have trouble with is remembering.
Your memory?
Yeah.
Mine slips a lot too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
As long as you can remember your name and what you got drawed, I guess that's all that matters.
That's
right?
it. And where they pay you at.
Yeah, and where they pay you at. You got that right. So you're looking to come back probably, when you going to the doctor in August or something, or is that where you're going?
Well, I was supposed to go in 6 months after the seizures, but I'm going to try to go in there earlier and get, which will be, he's supposed to be out of office right now, and then hopefully he can get me in around August, the end of August or so, and get me back going. But we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah. So in the meantime,
because I think he's in England or something. They said, or something. He's way off on vacation. So
vacation
must be nice.
Yeah, can't talk to him.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you back in August. I hope everything goes well. Probably not see you in August, or back riding in August, but maybe you'll get cleared and get going. But in the meantime, you raise a few bulls, got a few bulls. You play around the house. What keeps you busy?
Yeah, that's about it. All I do is really buck bulls and hang out with my friends. That's about all I can do, or I lay around in the house all day. But they told me to rest, so that's what I've been doing. But we buck, I buck my calves all the time, and just go out there and buck them.
You got any stuff that goes ABBIs, or what do you do? Just
I don't. I've taken a couple to some fraternities, but nothing that good. I got a couple. I got two at home right now that are dang sure pretty good. That could go, but I just need to work with them a little more.
I got you. Yeah. So, just working around there, being a cowboy and a couch bum and
yes, sir.
Healing up. That's what I'm talking about. You living the good life now.
Yes, sir.
Except you ain't nodding your head. We gotta get Jeter back in here. So
that's right.
We might have to flash and get a hold of that doctor and get his butt back over here to the U.S. so he can have a look at you.
That's what I told my dad the other day, and he's trying to get me in there as soon as he can.
Yeah. So what are they afraid of? They're just more worried about the seizures. What's causing them? They think.
Yeah, because I've had so many, and then I had them ones while I was on the medicine, and.
Yeah, I would definitely want to go see a doctor and get them things fixed up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you come back and tear ass again.
Yes, sir.
Get back to kicking butt like Jeter knows how.
Yes, sir. Dang right.
I've missed watching Jeter through the summer run.
Yeah,
for sure. It was fun.
Yeah, it's good. Dang sure good watching, and I know fans want to see you get back out there too. Yeah. So.
Well, we'll be back out there for sure.
All right. Well, Jeter, I'm glad you came on, bud, and glad you finally made it. Truck didn't break down this time.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know if we need to kind of swing by this morning and pick you up and bring you up here. So we make sure we get you here. But
I left early today, so I wouldn't. Then if I had any problems, I would make it.
There you go. Well, Jeter, thanks again for coming on, and man, it's been enjoyable, and we look forward to you coming back.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Hey, you guys. If you like this episode, be sure to let our sponsors know. Bull Teams Only, BTO, Next Level Construction, Hanging G Fly Systems, Dennis Davis Bucking Bulls. If you want the bull business, Dennis is the man. You need something built, new project, whatever, redone, remodeled, fixed up. They can do it all. Next Level is your guy. If you got fly problems, you got a ranch, you got cattle, you got whatever, or if you just want it out by your swimming pool and just mosquitoes or flies or whatever, give Hanging G's Fly Systems a call, and I guarantee you Brent come get you fixed up. And always watch out for them bull team only events, man. They are great events, big time bulls, big time rides from big time bull riders for big time bucks. And until next time, see you then.